Not Virginia either, but I lived in New Jersey for a little while growing up. That is so wonderful. New Jersey just has a bad rap for two reasons. New York is one and Philadelphia is the other. And so it's so nice when people cheer about New Jersey because I think it just needs some love. We moved there when I was about 8 years old or 9 years old, and we moved as far away from New York City as you could possibly get and still commute to New York for your job, which is what my dad did, 2 hours in each direction. We lived in the northwest corner of the state by Pennsylvania, woodsy, beautiful area on the side of a mountain, which I have to say in Los Angeles, we don't call those things that New Jersey has mountains, we call them foothills. But I like to think it's just like my grandfather, just old and getting smaller. Very wise hills, those mountains of New Jersey. Anyway. This is a song inspired by that place where I lived in New Jersey. My mom used to go out into the woods. She was trying to make peace with it, and she would pick the wild blackberries that grew out there. And if you've ever picked blackberries, you know about the thorns. But she wanted to make pie. She wanted to make pie from scratch, so she went out into the woods to pick the blackberries. And then she got in the car and drove to ShopRite to buy the crust. Blackberries grew in the thicket north of our yard. In summer we pick 'em and come home with stickers and thorns in our arms. Some hours later when supper was plated and served, barely remember the pain for the pleasure that went into making dessert. And some kind of love is like that, the sweetness buried in a thorny patch. Bramble Vine, heat and time, form a heart from the scraps. Like making pie from scratch. Or some kind of love is like that. Or someone once showed me the best way to work with the dough. Just a few presses, you crimp down the edges, then squeak the old oven door close. Finding a balance to strike between effort and ease requires some practice, a delicate lattice. You learn a degree by degree. Some kind of love is like that, a sweetness buried in a thorny patch. Bramble Vine, heat and time, form a heart from the scraps. Like making pie from scratch. Some kind of love is like that. Some kind of love is like that. There's sweetness buried in a thorny patch. Bramble vine eating time for my heart from the scraps. Like making pie from scratch. Some kind of love is like that. Thank you so much for listening.